Man, what's good to all my brothers and sisters out there in the world? This is your brother Fat Boy Fish, and we are back today with just a little bit of topic for today, fam. And I just want to go over this one small topic that I had on my mind, and it's that prison life. It's prison life, and as I stroll through my town and I go handle my business and do certain things, I run into certain different people. And why is it, family? Why is it that some of these people, and it doesn't matter what I'm looking like. I could have my hair in an afro, I could have dreads, it don't matter. But people come up to me out for the street and they tell me, yeah, man, don't you remember me? We did a 10-year stretch. Yeah, man, don't you remember me? I was locked up in Pelican Bay with you, man. I don't understand, family. I don't understand. It's like all these people run up to me out on the street and they tell me all this stuff. They be all like, "Yeah, man, you don't remember me. You don't remember me. You helped me and all my family. I was doing bad. You taught me the ropes." And I'll be like, as I look at my life, family, I've been running to get out of prison. I've been trying everything I can to be a man on my own 2 feet. Do what I gotta do. Don't be getting into no trouble. Don't be starting nothing. Nothing. Your boy, I put my hand in the fire. You know what I'm saying? I put my hand in the fire. So as I live my life, I have people coming up to me talking about jail and prison, and I don't even know these people, family. I have never met them a day in my life. And then they look at me, and then I tell them I don't even feel some type of sense of pride or nothing like that. I'm a man, and I'm trying to get out here in this world and get it. So I don't see this whole culture on, oh, I gotta be a man. I gotta be a man, gotta get locked up, and then, ooh, I'm a man now. I got my man, I got the ID card. It makes me a man. I did 5 years in prison. I don't even see it like that, family. I don't look at life like that to me, and I'm pretty sure I wrote it down on my piece of paper. But to be a real man, you gotta be on the outside world, and you got to be taking care of your business. You got to be handling your business, being there for your family, doing what's right, being an honorable man, being a just person. To me, that's what a real man is. Now, 20 years ago, I couldn't say that. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just like everybody else, trapped up on that light. But before I start anything with what I'm saying here today is, I see, family, that I'm gonna have to ask God to teach me how to have patience. I see that now. Before, I thought that I would be able to gain this virtue by myself, and then I didn't want to be taught by the one. Maybe I am. Maybe I am mature enough to now I can handle his teachings. Before, I was young. I wasn't even 21, 22, but I'm much older than that. So now I have found myself, after listening to one of my sisters out in the world and what she had to say. I'm gonna have to take God. I'm gonna have to take his teaching. I'm gonna have, however it is, even if he got to get real rough on me on how he teaching me. But I went ahead and I submitted to the Father, and I told him, hey, Father, I need you to teach me how to make me patient to the where I don't get mad at stupid people when stupid stuff come out their mouth. And I've been asking them today, family, to because remember how I was telling y'all that I don't what is the proper way for it? I don't love my enemies. I don't love my enemies at all. I can pray for them. I can feel sympathy for them. I can not be the way that they are. I can not do the things that they do. But when it's all said and done, I do not love my enemies, family. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. That'd be like me loving every time somebody did me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. But I asked the Father. I asked him, Father, can you tell me how I'm supposed to go about I don't know how to do that, family. I don't know, and I don't want to judge nobody or judge God or anything like that. So I'm gonna just put it in his hands on those two things right there. God is gonna teach me how to love my enemies. I don't even see it, family. I don't even see it. It's like when you step out, I'm stepping out on faith right here, family. I'm stepping out on faith for real. I'm stepping out on faith like, man, I really don't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? But how am I expect God to forgive me if I'm not even, or love me if I'm not even willing to, but I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and fake in front. I can't love them, you know what I'm saying? I'm real up over here. I'm real with myself. I'm not going to sit here and lie to God. You know what I'm saying? He know I can't love them like that, but it's on him now. Now I asked him for the help. He want to see us doing something somewhere. So I came to him as an obedient father. I'm having a problem. I don't know how to do this. I'm going to need you to help me. I'm going to need you to let me see it, because right now I don't see it, family. I don't see the need of, why would I want to, you know what I'm saying, from my mindset, family. I don't see what would be necessary for me to love my enemies. That's like kryptonite. I just don't see that. Why? What do you mean love my enemies? Now I can feel compassion for them. I can do my best in this life not to be like them, do the things that they do, be all evil and wicked and do stuff like that. I don't have to be like that, family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm nothing like them. But to love a person that hates me, I don't have the spirit on me to do that. So I'm asking God in Jesus Christ's name to help me, family. I can't do that for myself. Some things you're going to have to bring it to God, like, you know, God, you know what I'm saying? I can't do that by myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the wisdom, the knowledge, nothing. I don't have nothing like that on me to where I can sit up and actually be loving up on my enemies. Ooh, I love y'all. No, I can't do that. I'm not going to fake. But that's one of the things that I brought to the Father for him to help me with, for him to teach me how to love the serpent, because that's what I'm seeing it as, pure evil. I can't see it no other way. It's evil, family. Now, and then I asked him to give me the power to, what was it, to learn how not to get mad at stupid people when stupid stuff come out their mouth, and I won't be getting all mad and angry, because we know we got to be patient with this damn evil, and we got to be discreet. It's got to be like almost like incognito with this evil. You know what I'm saying? With this damn evil. So I'm learning, family. I'm not perfect and I don't know everything, but when you hit the wall like this, my best thing is for you to submit to the Father. Now the Father, he will teach me. He will show me. Give him his time, give him his strength through his power and his will. He's going to teach me what it is, how I got to go about doing it, and how to do it. And we'll talk about this further in the future, God willing, when God teaches me. But right now, I don't know, family. I don't see how they do it. I'll be talking to people all day long. What you mean? You know what I'm saying? Somebody come up to you right now. Boom, 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 is to start shooting you. You're just going to forget. I forgive you. I can't see it like that, family. I just can't see it like that. I don't know, but I'm trying, family. But I made that promise to the Father that I don't have to look like evil. I don't have to act like evil. I don't got to be like evil. But how can I love evil when I'm trying to be everything that is opposite? You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's conflicting. Some people are able to handle with this problem much easier than me, but this is a task right here. It's hard to me. So let's go ahead and get into the writing for today before I run out of time up over here. This is your brother Fatboy Fish. What is good? All my brothers and sisters, y'all see how I didn't say nothing about the Father like that, because I don't want to end up slipping on this video and it's got a cuss word on it, and then I'm still representing God at the same time. So that's why y'all didn't get none of my regular intro, because I'm not trying to make the Father mad at me. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I got love for y'all. Don't play no games up over here. Y'all know who this is. Y'all know how I be. Y'all know how I get down. Did you come to the 9 o'clock prayer hour? I told y'all, if you see me up here or not, if you see me up here doing things or doing a show or coming with some topics, it don't matter, family. 9 o'clock, it is still popping at 9 o'clock. Come release yourself. Come talk to your Father about the things in this world that ails you. You know what I'm saying? We got so much that we got to face, family. And you know your Lord want to help you with all these things. So I suggest you come bring your problems to him. Come get the submit time that you need at this 9 o'clock per hour. I put that on Yeshua precious name. You will be blessed. You will be blessed. Now check this out. So that's the intro for the day, for the topic for today. Why is it when they catch your boy, they always come up to me and tell me stuff about, yeah, I seen you and you was in Chico and you was in Chino and you was in here and you was in Ross. Man, I ain't never been to prison. I'm not trying to go to prison. That is not a man to me. To be a man to me, you got to stand up on your own 2 feet. You got to work. You got to be an outstanding man of what God is asking from you. And can't be a man of God if you keep on getting locked up. That means you slipping, you backsliding, you keep on doing evil and sin. I'm not playing that game with the Father. Everything that's been going on with your boy this week, I done been through so much, but God has been with me, and he the only real reason why I'm sitting here talking now, speaking now. He's the only reason. He's the only reason. And I'll put that on Jesus Christ's name himself, fam. Now check this out. On today's show, we'll be talking about prison. Why do people throw away their lives and get locked up for year after year? Some people think it is cool to get locked up and put in prison with no regrets by being locked up. Your boy, I loves my freedom too much. And I don't know if y'all know, but our people just went through slavery for 400 years. So as I look at being locked up in prison, I look at it like a dishonor. I bring shame to my people who came before me. So let me stop right there. So that's one of the biggest things that keep me out of prison, family, is that our people, they were slaves. They was enslaved for 400 years to where they wasn't even labeled as a person. And you have a choice to make when you are here in this world. You can either be a productive person of society, or you could be messed up and told back and get locked up all the time. But by being that my people came from slavery, I feel that it's a dishonor. Like I would be bringing shame on them. They be looking at me from heaven like, man, he been down there and he be getting locked up all the time. We didn't even have a choice, and we had 400 years to do that. And he's down there and he's free and he's still throwing away his life. So I figure that it's like a point of bringing shame to your people. You ain't got no love for your ancestors. You ain't got no love for your people that came before you did. I do. That's what keeps me out of prison. Now, okay, moving forward. Some people, when they get out, it's only a little bit of time before they right back again. Some people do crimes just to get off the streets. Let me stop right there. Can you believe that? Some people, they go to prison just to get off the damn streets. Some people go to prison just to have a house over their head. Either it be wintertime, either it be summertime. But they sure get tired of being on the outside, and they go do something stupid and get locked up just so they can have a bed. That's sad, family. That's sad. I would rather be sleeping in my car, family, than be locked up. And that's real. Okay, some people brag to other people how much times they served in prison. That is not a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, a high school diploma, or 4-year terms in the city college. But they brag about what they did or who they hurt to get the time they did, just like they were a doctor and helped save somebody's lives, or they got the Peace Prize. Now they talk about times that they were locked up. So I don't understand it, family. Some people, they look at jail. I don't understand. How do you get locked up for 10 years and you come out and you don't know nothing? I mean, you never picked up a book and tried to read nothing. But some of these people who get locked up, and race is not a catalyst in this. Everybody does this. Some of them, they get out of jail and they act like they got a bachelor's degree and they didn't learn nothing. Some of them act like they got a master's degree and they didn't learn nothing. They didn't pick up not one book up. Some of them didn't even take the 4 years to get their high school diploma. What the hell? What the hell was you doing in there? You was in there for 6 years and you couldn't even go get your high school diploma. They give you all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Some people need to get locked up just to get an education. They do. They that much of hard heads to why they have to get locked up to learn something. You don't have to go to prison to get a master's degree, a bachelor's degree, or a high school diploma, your mechanics degree. You don't have to do all of that, family. You can get it on the outside. We free. But some of them, they sit there and brag. They brag on what they did. Oh, I did this. I did that. I got 10 years. I did this, that I ran up in that home and shot them people. They be bragging, family. I could never brag on nothing like that. I could only brag on helping somebody, something that's a real accomplishment in my life that I have done. It was me who helped that old lady push her car across the street. I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? That'd be something that you can be proud of in your life. I just don't see stabbing somebody in the neck with a pencil in the yard is a great accomplishment, but they treat these things like they the damn Nobel Peace Prize or something. I don't get it. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, the high school diploma or 4 year term in city college, but they brag about it, what they did or who they hurt to get the time that they did, just like they were a doctor and helped save people lives, or they got the Nobel Peace Prize. We talked about the time they went in and got locked up. I told you about the time I told you that they was trying to lock me up and what happened and what they did to me, but this is the other side of the coin. Now when I'm on the street, people stop me on the street and tell me it's good to see me and they hope that I change my life and I stay out of prison and that I help them out so much with all of my conversations and how I helped them while we was locked up in prison and how I saved their family and helped them. I don't even know these people. You know what I'm saying? They be calling me all kind of names on the street. They be like, "What's up, Jack? What's up, Daniel? What's up, Dave? What's up, Michael?" And I'll be sitting there and I'll be like, for a long time, you sit there and you just say, "Michael, Michael, Michael." The person is going to turn around and look at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is you? You know what I'm saying? Then they just start telling me their life story and stuff, but I ain't never been to prison. So I'm not going to be bragging on something like that. I be trying to tell them people, hey, I was never locked up with you. I don't even know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You're 40-something years old. I'm not even as old as you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it, family. I don't get it. And it happens to me more times than none. And it don't matter where I'm at. It don't matter what I'm doing. Some odd person. And it doesn't matter what color the person is. They can be white, black, Mexican, Asian. They all come up to me, tell me, yeah, man. Yeah, I sure thank you for helping me that day. I didn't know how I was going to do. Man, that was not me. Do I have one of them faces? Have you seen somebody who looked like me before? Have you? Do you got a cousin in your family that looked like me? Because last time I looked, I'm the only person in this city who looks like me. Unless they from my lineage, then I can understand. But I don't get it, family. Why these people be coming up to me, asking me all these questions, and congratulating me, telling me, "Oh, you did a good job. You helped me. You helped change my life. You the reason why I got out of prison." Come on now, man. Really? Okay, working too hard to stay out. I'm working hard to stay out of prison or jail. I see some people go back and forth to prison like it is signing up for a community service. How do you get locked up for over 10 years and don't learn nothing about nothing? And when you get out, you feel as if you accomplished all your goals in your life. So I don't understand. Some people, they look at going to prison like it's an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? To me, accomplishment in this life is to do the will of God all the days of my life. Settle down, you know what I'm saying? Help out some kids, teach them about God's word. You know what I'm saying? Help out some people my age, lean them to the right direction to get them on the right pathway, buy a house. You know what I'm saying? That's an accomplishment. Stay out of jail. Stay out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from trouble. Stay away from problems. So that is an accomplishment to me, to do what's right in this life no matter what. That is an accomplishment, to be a righteous man all the days of my life. That is an accomplishment. But going to prison and going to jail and getting locked up, and that ain't no damn accomplishment to me like that. I don't get it, family. I just don't get it. Okay, now some people think to be seen as a man, you have to get locked up. What kind of man do you think this is? What is a good man to this man if he feels that you have to get locked up to be seen as a man? Now, a real man is a man that takes care of his family, helps people along, teaches future generations, staying on the right path, being a righteous man. That is what is a good man to me. But somebody who runs away from their problems and having their rights and freedoms taken away from them, that's not a man to me, family. I'm sorry, because it's harder to do what's right in this world. It's easy to do what's wrong. And the world that we live in, this world right here, will pat you on the back for doing what's wrong. Don't play with me. Okay, now, These are some individuals that I have had in my life, that I have personally have known, and this is what has happened to them when they went to prison. I had two friends that went to prison. They were okay dudes, but when they came out, they was killers. So before these two dudes went to prison, they was cool. I don't know if it was them robbing cars or they was doing something. They was doing something, but they was good. They was good people, family. When they went to prison, that made them become a killer. When they came out, they didn't stop killing. I'm sorry. They killed until they died. I'm telling you, that going to prison will ruin people's lives. You know what I'm saying? I don't see how it can be a place to where you would be trying to get straight, get right, get clean. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that when you have to survive. You're put in a position to where you have to survive. And look at my two homeboys. They went in prison. They were not killers. When they came out, they were some killers. Truthfully to you, family, I had 3 homeboys. They went in as thieves and they came out jackers. So when my homeboys went into jail, they were thieves. They were stealing anything that wasn't tied down. But when they came out of jail, now these is the dudes that will jack you with a gun now. You know what I'm saying? And they don't care about your life. So once more again, here goes somebody going to prison and it ruins their whole life. They was thieves. A jacker is different than a thief. A thief can't do the same thing as a jacker do. A jacker is going to jack you for whatever you got. And if you give them a problem on getting it, they're going to take your life in the process. So they're jackers and killers all over that one little stretch that they did in prison. Okay, let's keep it moving. I had two homeboys. They went to prison and they changed their life for the better. I don't know how they did that, family. I guess prison was so hard to them to when they actually got out and they got free, they started doing things right so they wouldn't get locked up again. So it changed their lives. Okay, now Then I had my 3 homeboys who were killed in prison. So they never made it home. You know what I'm saying? They never made it back out of that prison again. They died going to prison. They went in there to serve 6-7 years. But in the process of survival, they was killed in a riot, or they was just killed by people who didn't like them up in there. Okay, I had two homeboys who went in that liked it women, but they end up marrying men. So how that happened? You know what I'm saying? My 2 homeboys, when they went in, they liked it females. They did. They liked it females. But when they were in there, they got married to a man. So I hear all kind of stories about people getting turned out in prison, but it's so true. Family, some people go to prison straight. They don't have no homosexual tendencies or anything, but that prison turns them out. Look at my 2 homeboys. They went to prison liking women, but they end up marrying men. So you tell me what happened to them. 2 of my homeboys went in and they was straight, but when they came out, they like to dress like women. So it's the same thing, family. Look at them. 2 of my homeboys, they went in, they were men. They were straight. They wasn't no homosexual or nothing like that. But when they came out of prison, they dress like women now. So I don't know, family. I don't know. Now check this out. To me, to be a man, you have to be a hard worker and all the right things and stand for what is right no matter the cost. To be like a rock in your family lives, because they need you. To never break or bend on righteousness. Okay, to never break or bend on righteousness, but to stand for the Father and his life. Now this is the man I will prove to be what is a real man to do, because real man face their problems head on and don't back away from what is right and the right thing to do. Only one of these can be a man. So look at what I said. To be a man, you gotta stand for what is right, no matter what the price. Just by you standing for what's right, that's not gonna make you break or bend. To be a real man, to me, you gotta stand in for your family. You gotta be the rock, the bedstone that your family need, no matter what. And then, to me, a real man, he faces his problems head on. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't tarry when it comes to his problems like that. I face my problems head on, whatever it is. I'm going to face it head on. I'm not going to put it to the side. I'm not going to wait on it. I'm not going to forget about it. I'm not going to try to push it to the back. No, 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 no. When it's a real problem, you're going to have to take that head on. Now, family, I got to go ahead and get up out of here. But peace and blessings be upon you in Jesus Christ's name, Yeshua. Now, I ask that come get yourself some of this 9 o'clock prayer hour and be in the symbol with your family that loves the Father the way that you do. Now, for all my people of all my people out there, you're more than welcome to come to this 9 o'clock prayer hour and get your praise on. There's only one God. Don't fool yourself. You know what I'm saying? There is only one God, and he's deserving of all praise from every single person on the face of this earth. I don't care who you are. There's only one God. So come get your praise on tonight. This has been your brother Fatboy Fish. Peace and blessings be upon you all.